Well, howdy do, buckaroos. I'm Tony the Beer Whisperer. For this session of the Beer Whisperer Pub, though, I'm doing some whiskey. I've got some Mountain Made whiskey from White Mule Distillery out of Purdy Mode. What's different about this particular white whiskey, if you can see, there's actually a hickory stick in there, but what's different about it is that it actually used smoked, the grains are smoked. It uses 80% corn, 15% wheat, 5% barley. So it gives a white whiskey a lot of dimension because you've already got that hickory smoke in there. So, hey, I'm being joined. I got the Indiana connection again. Zone one Beer Whisperer Pub Part 2. I've got Chuck and John over there, and then Todd in another location in Indiana. So you guys introduce yourselves, introduce your channels if you want. Tell me what you're drinking.
Go ahead, Todd.
I don't have a channel, so I don't really have anything to introduce but myself and the beer.
Well, tell us about the beer then.
Wait a minute. That's Todd Rand, House of Beers.
There you go. I'm drinking the Boulevard Milk Stout.
There you go.
Room little box up that they have. 5.5 ABV, 12 ounces.
Hey, and we're John Chuck, Zone 1 Beer Club, and Todd's a member of the Zone 1 Beer Club. But we're drinking a big beer tonight for you, Moorville. Tom the Beer Whisperer.
What you got?
Well, I told you I was bringing, buddy.
Lone Star, okay. Well, that's almost a real beer, I guess.
hey, but Todd knows as well as me and Chuck do, you know, and like we've said, and I've said on a couple reviews, I mean, there's a place down here in Louisville that's just a phenomenal restaurant that you can get these beers at, and you know, I mean, God, I've lost track now. God,
Silver
Dollar. You can get these beers at Silver Dollar. You can get craft beers at Silver Dollar. You can get any bourbon you want. But you know,
nice.
I've just always, when I've been there, I've always went for these Slits, Strohs, and Longhorn or Lone Star. That's what I've always gone to. So
there you go. Now I can't get Lone Star in my neck of the woods. A few months ago, I picked it up while I was in Arkansas, but now the store I bought it at doesn't carry it anymore.
Well, see, you know, I used to get it at the Keg. You've been to the Keg, Tom. We took you to the Keg.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't get it there anymore. And I had to go to we was at Louisville last weekend at Total Wine and More, and I picked up 2 singles there. So,
well, there you go.
Have you been there yet, Todd?
I haven't. I want to get over there though.
Yeah. You need to get there.
Prices on everything. Yeah,
because they've got.
I was going to go a couple weekends ago, just never did.
Yeah.
You can tell Liquor Barn's a little nervous about it because they run a bunch of ads on TV now.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean it's a pretty neat place, really. They've got beers, don't they?
Got a lot of bourbon.
Yeah, a lot of bourbon. I'd say they specialize more in wine and bourbons and scotch than they do, but they've got a ton of beer.
I heard they're about $2 or $3 cheaper than anybody.
Yeah, they are for now.
Yeah.
So
I guess not on everything, but on a lot of their stuff, I guess.
Yeah. Pretty much everything they got on the floor, you can get in.
Yeah,
you can buy a single of what you want to taste.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. So it's a pretty good deal.
Well, nice.
If you take the new bridge, you're like 18 minutes from there, so it's pretty close.
Yeah. And that time I went over that bridge, I went to we was going over to the mall, St. Matthews, and hungry out of the road.
What's that?
Going that way. So we was going to the mall, St. Oxmoor Mall one day, and it was like, let's just go to the new bridge, and it takes you too far.
Yeah.
If you're going to the paddock, or something like that, you're pretty close. But if you're going any place else, you're about better off going down, cutting around.
Yeah, I figured that out pretty quickly.
Yeah, and I was telling Tom about bridge tolls and stuff last weekend, so it's crazy.
They already got about $100 of my money.
Yeah.
So can you get a yearly pass?
No, it's monthly.
Monthly.
Oh gosh. So
Well,
I would
actually, no,
expect it as a monthly pass then.
It's not really monthly. It's if you're like me, I work over there, so if I do 40 trips, it's $80.
Oh damn.
But
It's
hold on, but since I did
$40,
those,
isn't it?
but since I did those 40 trips, they give me 50% discount. So
Oh, okay.
I have to get my 40 in before you get your 50% discount.
Damn, that still seems a little pricey to me.
So it's when it's all said and done, it's a bucket trip.
Well, I guess that's not too bad then, I suppose.
But see, the crazy thing about it is, my kid was sick for like 3 days and couldn't go to school. So Lori stayed and worked from home for 3 days. So what she had to do on Sunday, she had to make 3 trips back and forth over the river so she can make her freaking quota to get the better deal.
Oh, okay. That's messed up.
Tell me, if you do 39 trips, it'll cost you $78 or $76.
Yeah.
Yeah, $78. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, I'm following you now. Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy at
screwed up
work.
system.
Yeah.
If you make those 2 extra trips, then it's only going to cost you $40.
Yeah. So you got to make extra trips over to do it. So it's crazy.
It's way
out
less than the passes.
Yeah. So have you got transponder, Todd, or anything?
I got mine in the mail on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I was registered, going back and forth a few times, and knock on wood, they counted it as only $2 each time. So,
Yeah. So I figure if I go over the week,
I didn't put it in my car yet.
yeah, but if I go over, I'll just take Second Street Bridge, because where I'm gonna go, I go to Barstown Road or Baxter, so I'll just take freaking Second Street Bridge and go over with it. It's not a toll bridge.
Yeah. That's pretty much same for me.
Tom, how's the Mountain Man?
This stuff is outstanding. I tell you, I'm not always a fan of these unaged whiskeys, but the addition of that smoked grain, it just really gives it dimension.
Yeah.
See, I like a good a beer. I like a good smoked beer
Yeah.
when it's done
Rye
right.
beer, yeah. I
If
think
it's done
smoking
right.
here is just gorgeous. It really works.
Hey, but Todd, remember we went to Browning's and got that smoked beer when they was where they against the grain is now?
Yeah, first drink was like, oh, this is awesome. About the third drink, I was sick of the stuff. I was like, that's a great.
Yeah. God, that was freaking terrible. But oh God, it was awful. So Todd,
Oh, sorry, John. Go
have
ahead.
you been to Mile Wide or have any of their beers yet?
Yeah, he's been there.
Yeah, you've been there.
Over there for that final tapping of that Tessie.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Oh, that was phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
They sold out of 52 crowlers in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Tom, when you're back in town.
And I got the last pour of the first keg that they had. They had 2 kegs of the Tessie, and I got the last pour, or half a pour of the first keg, and then we got there about 5 o'clock, and it opened at 4.
Wow.
Tom, this brewery, I don't say this a lot. They opened their doors and they knocked it out of the park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
How was that other one they had compared to the Tessie?
Do what?
How was that other one that they had just recently compared to the Tessie? The one that they took off?
I would
Tuckeroo.
I think it was good, but I would put the Tussie above it.
I think it was just as good.
Yeah.
And y'all have another one here just the other day too? From there?
That was the
God, what was that?
It had a big old long weird name to it.
Yeah,
No Half Day.
Yeah.
It's their scavenger series because they can't get the hops that the big brewers get.
Yeah.
So they scavenge their hops and make that style.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, that Tessie, I've had Trillion and I've had Treehouse, and I would put that pretty close to both those.
Wow.
It was good. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
I like the Wooderson, the smoke lager. That was pretty good too.
Yeah. Hey, but I'll tell you what, if you want a good beer, Todd, and Tom, you get down this one, they still got it. But Drake's down the paddock has got this one called, I think it's called the Big Fuzzy. It's actually made in it's a beer made in from a Rheingeist, and
Wow.
and they're God dang it, it's a whiskey barrel, but I can't think what whiskey barrel it is. But I'm gonna tell you what, that's phenomenal. Probably one of the best beers I've had for a long time.
Didn't they do that for a special thing for Tailspin?
No, not this one.
Oh.
I was
No,
thinking they were doing like a ticket night or something and did that one for that reason.
It was down there for that you could have had a chance to win VIP tickets. But this is one that they've had out since November, but it's the only beer that they actually, I think it was early time. Was it early time? I'm trying to look at some of the beers here, but I forget what bourbon barrel it was in. But when they bought like a barrel, and they got their single barrels out of it, or single bottles out of it, and then they sent it to Rheingeist to make a beer out of it. So it's the only one beer that's ever been made that has been made out of a whiskey barrel that the whiskey company sent to Rheingeist to make.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty good.
Wow, that sounds good.
Yeah. But have you ever been there? Huh?
Rheingeist or Drake's?
No. You ever been to Drake's?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I go in there sometime down to Paddock and go to Drake's and get their Juicy Lucy's and then walk over to Total Wine and More.
Yeah.
Then there's a makeup.
Do they have that beer all the time or no?
It's in limited quantity, so it was there a couple weeks ago. So there's a makeup shop about 2 doors down from there that my kid usually goes to, and we go to Total Wine and More. So you can send Kylie to the makeup shop, and you can go down to Total Wine and More. It's pretty fun. Pretty good deal. So, they got some. Their food down there. If you like sushi, their sushi is phenomenal.
Well, Todd, you got any notes on that beer before we end this session?
Yeah, it's a good milk stout. It's got a nice sweetness to it. I mean, if they would sell it as a 6-pack or whatnot, I would definitely pick it up and buy it. It's good.
John and Chuck, you guys want to tell me about that corn-laden adjunct lager you're drinking?
Hey, you know what? We're drinking the beer that made Texas famous, buddy.
Actually, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. You know what that 12 stands for? We need 11 more.
Yeah, you know what? It's one of those. I'm not a huge fan, but it's I bought a 30-pack because it was $14.98 for the 30-pack. But it's one of those beers that you really do gotta drink ice freaking cold. Once it warms up, it just becomes terribly, sickeningly sweet.
Yeah. Hey, but I told you I bought 2, and I was gonna have one with you, and I'm glad I got to have it with you tonight. So
there you go. Well, thanks, guys. So I'll start with Chuck and John over there. Any parting words on this session?
It's always enjoyable to hang out with you, Tom. Thanks for doing well with me on my channel. I'm pretty freaking illiterate when it comes to a lot of stuff. We got to do else to figure it out, but hey, we usually get it done. So
yeah, I have a hard time, man. Technology has passed me by.
Yeah.
Todd, any final words there? Words of wisdom? Anything?
Drink them if you got them.
There you go. All right. Well, thanks for joining myself, John, Chuck, and Todd, the Indiana connection out there. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, man. Prolific craft beer drinker,
beer mafia,
purveyor of wisdom, and all-around good guy. Hey, thanks, guys, and we're going to end this session.
Yeah.